If you've been searching for a well-detailed recipe on how to make the most delicious and yummiest moimoi for yourself or for some family and friends, say no more cause this video was made with so much love just for you. So lovelies, welcome back to Kelsey Kitchen. If this is your first time of seeing my video, thank you so much for clicking. You're welcome and trust me, you're gonna love it here. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always watching. So the first step is selecting your beans and making sure that it is sand free. In here I have my honey beans. I know there are so many types of beans, but honey beans is my favorite. So please feel free to use any kind of beans you have at home. It doesn't really matter, okay? So the next is to transfer my beans into a bigger bowl and soak it for about an hour or two so that the backs can be very softened for me to peel. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be making use of the traditional method of peeling beans with bare hand. I know some people will feel like this process might take a lot of time, but trust me, I didn't spend up to 5 minutes and I was done. But please, if you have a good food processor, a blender that has a very good pulse function, you can save yourself some minutes and just use that to peel off the beans. And with that, you do not need to soak the beans at all. For me, I chose honey beans because it's very soft once soaked in water. So it's not like normal white and black beans that would take forever for you to peel off. So if you're using honey beans, trust me, if you do not have a blender, you don't have light, please go ahead and wash it off, peel it with this method. As you are watching this video, I have a very good feeling that you're going to enjoy this recipe and you're going to try it out in your home and you come back and tell me how it went down. So can you just hit the like button right now and just like this video, please? Thank you. So I am back from the peeling process and everything is looking quite clear. The beans are well peeled and we're going to proceed to the next one. Next is to prep the protein I'm going to use for this recipe, and in here I have my Titus fish. So I'll be going in with my onions, my seasoning cubes, my attarado pepper, some water, and I'll cover to cook until it is done. Then I'll proceed to boil my egg until it is 70% done. Next is to deseed our cayenne peppers, the red bell peppers, and also slice our onions and get everything ready to be grinded together with the beans. And in here we'll have everything we need, including the crayfish. I'm going to be transferring everything into my blender and get it blended. Please, if you do not have a very strong blender, I would advise you visit all those commercials that grind beans very well so that you can have a very smooth paste. I am done blending and it is time to mix our beans paste. And can you see the color that this is giving us? That is the power of the cayenne peppers and the tatashe. So I'm going to be adding in my fish stock. I actually sieved out some seasoning particles so that I can be able to have a clear stock like this. Then I will give this a thorough mix. I'm just in love with the color of this moimoi. Like, you do not need artificial color to make your moimoi. Just make sure that you get a very good quantity of tatashe or cayenne pepper. Okay. Please, when mixing your moimoi, make sure that you do not add too much water or you do not add very little water. The quantity of water you add to your moimoi should be very proportional, because sometimes when you add too much water, the moimoi you come out very, very runny. But when you add very little water, it will turn out very, very hard. So you need to be in the middle. You need to know how to mix in your liquid ingredients to your moi moi. Be very, very careful. So I just added my vegetable oil. I'm going to give this a very, very thorough mix. Do you guys remember the fish I was cooking earlier? Yes, that fish is done, and I divided it into two. I pounded half, and that is what I'm mixing inside this paste, and I'm going to leave half for the rest of the cooking. And trust me, when you mix your fish, your Titus or mackerel fish inside your paste, this moi moi is going to come out so good. The taste of fish in beans is really, really nice. I just added in my seasoning cubes and my chicken seasoning, and that will be all. So from time to time, you need to stir and check for salt. Do you like the consistency that the moi moi is giving you or not? So when I'm done, the next is to proceed with my moi moi plate. Please, I've already washed this very, very thoroughly, and I'm going to go ahead and sprinkling in some vegetable oil inside and also on the cover. This is to make sure that this moi moi doesn't turn out so sticky. You're going to see that at the end of this video. So I'm already done with that, and I proceeded with further mixing of the paste. I added my pepper, that's a Scotch bonnet pepper. I added some salt. I'm going to mix. After a few minutes of cooking this, look at what we have here. This batch is done. Look at how non-sticky this is. Just take a look. So we're going to start off with our second batch because the pot couldn't contain everything. So we started by pouring some water and adding in the moi moi plate, the moi moi containers. I'm going to cook this for extra 50 minutes, and trust me, it's gonna be done. But I changed my mind. I wanted to use 2 pots for this second batch, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna put that on top of each other, and I know how I'm gonna prepare that. Just keep watching. So look at that. You can see that the ones up are not well properly cooked, while the ones down are well cooked. You know why? Because the ones up didn't receive too much heat to be able to cook properly. So I'm just going to remove the ones below and place the 3 up and place them down so that they can be able to cook for extra minutes And guys, we are ready. Oh, we are done. Oh, this one is not going to take up to 10 minutes and we're done. If you tried out this moi moi recipe and it worked for you, please come back and share with me. Oh, bye.